The divine within me bows to the divine within you. In Sanskrit we say, Namaskaram. Are you enjoying the human experience as a soul? That is, incarnated in this human form. Are you enjoying the human experience? Do you love your human body, however it is? We all have different types of bodies. Some taller, some shorter. All different complexions, hair color, eye color. Are you happy to be in the human experience? Because you were born with a purpose, and you took a body for a purpose. Have you found your purpose yet? Well, the recurring purpose in every lifetime is to grow in consciousness. Consciousness, not in physical size. Not in mental content. Not in emotional content. Not to create more patterns of mind and emotion and desires. It is to grow in consciousness. It is to uncover your divine self. It is to grow in more peacefulness, lovingness, goodness. It is a soul that is incarnated from lifetime to lifetime. So in each lifetime you pick up a new body. Have you seen the body that was gifted to you? Some of you don't like the body that is gifted to you, but it's gifted to you with a reason. You attracted it. Do you know that you attracted the physical body that you have? You attracted it. From all the patterns of the past, be it dark or patterns of light, from the desires you entertained in the past, for the way you treated the body in the past, this physical body that you have now is a result of all of that. Can you believe that? This is the body you have merited, however it is. That's why it's important that you learn how to prepare for the next one and how to get the best out of this one. Can you appreciate how the body is fashioned to work with the soul that is incarnated in the body? The soul that came with karmic memories into a body that is influenced by the planets, the genes, the environment. And you've come with many patterns of memory. And the whole play field of your human existence, our human existence, is designed to work through the patterns of darkness and to come into the patterns of light, sattva, and to remove the darkness of the old patterns, to transform them. Patterns of darkness are called tamasic patterns, and the patterns of light are called sattvic patterns. And you have the power of rajas, action, ego, to clean up the patterns. So the whole journey is to move from the dark patterns to the light patterns. So now do you know how your brain is designed in the human body? Your soul is designed to activate the brain, and your soul is designed to store memories in itself. Whereas your body will store memory, your soul has a cache that will allow it to take the memory. It's called the akash, the memories in the Akash, Chitta Akash. And that will store all the memories of the lifetime. But the beauty of it, Chitta Akash, where the memory is stored, is that you can update your memories. So in meditation, if you have dark and negative memories, you can bring it to mind, and you can begin to use your discriminating faculty, the intellect, to reprocess. So you can update it into a new memory of light. So that's very powerful. That's why we meditate, so we can see these patterns of darkness, and with grace, guidance from masters, we can transform those patterns into patterns of light. All the dark patterns can be transformed into patterns of light. So the way your brain is designed is that you have a reptilian brain that works with the animal nature of the body. Have you seen when you get bitter and angry and aggressive and territorial and lustful and greedy, that you are feeding your animal nature through your reptilian brain? And your limbic is your emotional brain. Have you seen that when reptilian brain and limbic brain are operating together, wow, it's terrible. Have you seen an angry animal? Have you seen when we get angry, when we invoke that animal nature in us and we get angry, so when you come into the human form, you can invoke those primal instincts in the body sort of territorial, beastly. But we have not just that primal instinct of the human body, but we have the soul impulse inside of kindness, compassion, love, brotherliness, sisterliness, motherliness, fatherliness. We call those qualities humane. And the whole idea of spiritual sadhana is to move from the animalistic qualities of our brothers and sisters in the animal chain and come into the soul consciousness of the light. So how are you using your body? And we human beings have the benefit over the evolution of the body, period of the body, to have an upper brain. The early humanoids didn't have that. The jaw is more prominent, the upper head is less. But we have a bigger fold at this stage of our human existence. We have a bigger upper brain. Why do you think the early humanoids were just hunters and gatherers? They didn't have the intelligence to create more. Now we do. But what do we do with it? Sometimes we use that upper fold of the brain, which gives more intellectual intelligence, more ability to reason. We use that to do all the lustful things, all the primal things, to bring out more of the primal instinct. You see it in the world today. Territorial, greedy, lustful, unforgiving. But here we try to do differently. We try to become more human, but sometimes we lose it and we become more like the animals. Have you seen when we domesticate an animal and we really train it, what happens? The animal can be such a loyal pet. It will give its life for us. Horses, dogs, elephants. And if you really train a lion, you get the same thing. Have you seen that you can train your physical body with physical discipline? What are the possibilities of this body? What kind of form would you like? Lean, mean, one that can take you through the entire life? Or big? Of course. Big people can also live long, right? Because according to Ayurveda, we have different body types. We earn different body types in a lifetime. So you could have a strong kapha person, bigger in structure. You can have a pitta person, middle. And then you have the vata, the more slim, lean and mean. So we all have different bodies. So it's not about how fat we are, but however our body is, whatever our body type is. Can we make it beautiful? Can we radiate light through it, vitality? And can we bring out the beauty of that form? I love all sizes when I see that light can shine through them. And I see that they really move the body with flexibility, bringing out the best in whatever body type they have. So though you were born with a particular body type and dosha type, you can bring balance to all the doshas, vata, pitta, kapha. You can bring balance to them. So whichever body type you have, you can still balance the doshas, and that's one of the secrets in Ayurveda, how to do that. But the human body is pure delight for me. Pure delight. Having to deal with the aging process, because the body is not like a 19-year-old anymore. But how do I make this body of this age, how do I make it feel like a 19-year-old? How can I bring the neurotransmitters there? How can I push it to the edge for whatever age it is so that I can have a good health span? Not necessarily lifespan, a health span. So if I can stretch my health span across my lifetime, that's my goal. So how do you work your body muscles? Do you know how many muscles you have in the body? Have you forgotten some of them? Are we couch potatoes? Or do we love to move and flex and lift? What do we do with the human body? Are we aware of how this human body can survive with such grace if we take care of it? How do you take care of your body? Do you eat more than what you should? And do you eat just for the pleasure of the senses? Or do you eat for vitality, for endurance? Does your body carry a shine of tejas from your proper eating and good health habits? Or can the body be sometimes not bright? Where does your voice come from? How do you use your voice? How do you animate your body? How do you sing? How is the voice? How is the look? How is the use of the body? Isn't it beautiful when you can channel through the human body the best of the soul? Isn't it beautiful when your immortal body and your human body can be totally synchronized with breath, with chakras, with energy? Wouldn't you like to use the full capacity of your brain so you can get to the intoxicating centers in the brain as well? Not the aggressive centers, but the intoxicating centers. So as you grow the soul consciousness, you are tapping into deeper areas of your brain. You get more and more to the upper brain and the crown. Oh my goodness. If only you can realize the joy of the human experience. If you can really push the evolution of the consciousness, then you truly appreciate the human experience. That's my joy for being in the body. I want all the neurotransmitters that contribute to well-being to be stimulated in my system. Serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins. You are in charge. You're in charge. Not the food is in charge. Not the couch is in charge. Not the television is in charge that brings more blue light to your eyes. And the computers and the cell phones. You are in charge. You're the boss in the inner space. Have you lost your boss nature? Your control of it, of everything? Reclaim it. Reclaim it. The human experience is a beautiful one. You enter this body at birth. You fired it up with your prana, energized it, activated it with your prana. You've been given a gift to take care of, to light up, and to use it to fulfill your life purpose. What are you doing with this body? And this is a message for every age, not for when you're older. If I knew what I knew now, when I was 19, my life would have been more exciting. But of course, I enjoy the evolutionary growth, right? Because it's also timed by the planets. And I came here with a timeline. And I've met the timeline. And I continue to meet the timeline. But what I know now and what I can guide people to understand now is phenomenal. And I appreciate the gift that I have been given in a lifetime. To awaken the light in others, to guide them, to support them, until we can create more centers of light across the world. So join the Blue Star. It's not a religion. It's a vehicle for evolution and consciousness and for bringing light to our world. So have a great Sunday. Enjoy the human body. Enjoy your food today. Don't overeat. Enjoy the couch, but don't stay there. Enjoy your cell phones. Enjoy your televisions. Enjoy the screens, but don't stay there too much. Move the body. Breathe. That you may enjoy your food so much more. Flex the body. Lift a heavy weight. Run a little bit. Drink the water. You don't need to put sugar in the water to drink it, or salt in the water to drink it. Because salt is important, sugar is important. The quality that you use. Use them as your body needs them, as your body calls for them. Have a fantastic day, everybody. The human experience is awesome. Have a fantastic day. Namaskar.